Right guys, you join me at Hayfield Lakes today for the final of the Maver match this 2018. We join Damien Beggs, and he seems to be playing a fish straight away. Damien's on peg 14 and it looks like he's got a carp on already, and he seems to be fishing at 5 metres on the deck with a hard banded 8mm, and he's just trickling a few 8mm over the top of his float, lifting and dropping, and he keeps snaring odd one on this method. So he's doing well at the moment, and he's picking up the odd fish short, and I think that's what you've got to do really, is pick a couple of methods. He's drawn a decent area just off at island. The thing is though, it's flat calm in front of him, there's not much ripple at all, and the ripple's blowing down to peg 1, but we'll talk about that later on. But he's doing alright at the moment, and he's putting odd fish in net, so we'll just let him get this one in. He's taking his time with this one, it's quite a big fish, so you know, he just wants to get it in the net and just carry on what he's doing. He's keeping the pole low. Looks like it's coming up now, hopefully, to net the fish. Oh yeah, and it looks a lovely fish, that. At least 8 to 10 pounds.
Well on your head.
He's putting up a bit of a scrap. Bit of a redler is Damien at Lynden Lakes. Yeah, looks about 8 to 10 pounds. So cracking start for Damien. Right, and next to Damien we've got Paul Wright. He's on peg 15. Now, he's started on the long pole. He's had a couple of fish, but I think Damien's just in front of him. But Paul, very good angler. Another redler from Lynden Lakes. Moving down, we've got Steve Freeman, and he seems to be snaring a few. He's got a lovely carp. I think he's fishing long as well, so he's doing quite well in the early stages of the match. Right, let's have a catch up with Emma Pickering. She's one of the runners today on this bank, so let's have a chat and see what she's got to say.
So we're here at the Maver match this 2018 final, and we're nearly an hour into the match and it's looking good already. There's fish coming out from all over the lake. We've got Dave Burley down on peg 1 who's admitting to £25 already. We've got Lynden on peg 6 who's £25 to £28 in 3 fish, and also peg 21's admitting to £25. So this match is fantastic already. There's fish coming out from everywhere. Watch this space.
Right, further down this side we've got Andy Bennett. He's on peg 21, the F1 master as we like to call him. Great angler, catches loads of fish, so we're thinking that he's going to do well today. He's got Paul on under his bank runner, and we all know Paul, great angler, so hopefully Andy will do the business. Now we're just catching a glimpse of David Burley. He's on peg 1. And he qualified at Maver Dynamite Hayfield Lakes. We've heard that he's catching quite a few fish early on, and he's getting them on the short pole at 6 metres, and he's getting carp. He's been out long as well, so we're hearing round about that Dave's moving up there. He's got quite a lot of fish in the net. Apparently, yeah, he started on the short pole with 8mm. Now he's just moved on to the long pole. But Hayfield, you've got to keep changing. You catch one on one, or maybe you get a couple of runner fish, and then you've got to change. I think he's just giving it a go shallow now. Just pinging pellets over the top, lifting and dropping. So he's doing well. I think he's one of his front runners at the moment. He's on peg 1 today, is Dave Burley. And when he drew it, he let his daughter draw it for him. He didn't really fancy the peg. But the UK Championship had just been, he's got a skimmer on now, look. Just been a couple of weeks ago, and the guy won it in peg 1. And the wind were blowing down that day as well, so there's going to be some fish down here, so I think it's quite a decent draw. And, he said he used to fish this peg when he was a youngster. He used to come down with his granddad and fish this peg. So he knows he's a redler on here, is David, and he's doing really well. So we think, yeah, he's definitely up there at the moment. There seems to be some fish moving around now, catching on bomb and pellet halfway across the lake, so there's a few fish starting to wake up and some carp getting caught. So it's turning into a great match. Right, here we've got Andy Power, he's on peg 8, and we've also got Jamie Hughes, he's on peg 7. Jamie qualified at Partridge Lakes, and Andy Power, he qualified at the Glebe. Now these two anglers are probably the best commercial anglers there is at the moment, Andy Power and Jamie Hughes. Now, at the moment, these two are struggling.
What, has he just gone on pole and then got one?
He's had, I think 6, this will be 7 if he gets it. The old junkies. He's got 50 now, hasn't he? Yeah, plus that. Right. Seen it. Big enough. That could be a big. Oh, there's some massive fish on shore. He's fetched that one from the coast. Didn't know much. That big, that's all you do.
Right, we're going to have a catch up with Andy Kinder. He's running this bank, so we'll have a chat to him now.
Right, here we are. I reckon at this stage Simon Foster is probably potentially a leader at £50. You've got Dave Burley, who's certainly well on way to 50, certainly £45. Matt Daws on this end. As I walk down this bank, we thought he got 35, but we know he's caught a couple more fish, so he's possibly approaching £40 plus. And we've seen Ben Hagg on the other bank. He's like third peg up on the other bank. He's got 7 or 8 carp, so he's got in the region of £40. So it's a really tight match here, really tight. And I think it's a great match because you've got fish that end, you've got fish that end, you've got fish in the middle, you've fish there. So could be anybody's really. It's a really good match, really good.
See, he needs to get tight, doesn't he, to that? What's that, Oliver? Miles off.
Right, so we've got Simon Foster. Now he's on peg 9 and he qualified from Decoy Lakes. Now he's fishing a fantastic match at the moment and he's fishing short on the pole, on the deck with hard 8 mils, and he's getting big carp. Now we've just watched him for at least 10-15 minutes and he's had 3 carp in 15 minutes and they're all big as well. They're all 8 to 10 pounds. So he's doing really well, and like Andy said, I think he's in the lead at the moment in these early stages. Still a long way to go and anything can change, but Simon Foster is on the charge and he seems to be on the right method at the moment, and he's getting some very, very big fish. Right, there's not long to go in the match, and the word on the grapevine is that Dave Burley in peg 1 is winning it. There's loads and loads of people stood behind him and they're telling me that Dave Burley is there or thereabouts. People are saying he's got £80, £90, £100. You know, he's fished a cracking match, and he's a redler on here, so he does know. He knows how what to do. He's been fishing it since he was a kid. Look at crowd here. There's loads and loads watching for Dave Burley, and they all wanting the local lad to win the match.
Who's going to be crowned 2018 champion? We will know roughly around about 6 p.m. when we finish the weigh-in. 6 p.m.
Come on, Bailey.
Simon Foster's just up to fish on the whistle. He's starting to fish the win.
Hey, spin it round. We're on YouTube here, aren't we? Come on, we're in. Come on. Come on, Bailey. Come on, Bailey. Come on, Bailey. Go on, Bailey. Well done, son.
Barry Smithson, you have the same time to have that food.
I have to get price deal.
And Steve Freeman, you also have the same time to have that food.
Lipo Fatty, ready? 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 Oh, Lipo Fatty, Lipo Fatty. Get the pies ready, he's coming. Slim, give us your foot. I'll give you one in a bit when we collect. Come on! Other way. Bailey! Bailey, see the Disney kids because you can't do a flyer! Let's go back down the nose! Honestly, I've lost my
potentially could win or there or thereabouts with some other people. So he's about to weigh in now. We're just trying to keep crowd back. As you can see with crowd, there's quite a lot here. All watching local lad Dave weigh in. Here we are.
And we've got little Eva here, haven't we?
This is Eva. This is Dave's daughter.
Who drew his peg last night for him. So let's hope Daddy's done really well.
Let's get down there and see.
You stay there.
Sorry. Just gave me a drink.
Right, let's see if Dave's doing well. It's time for the weigh-in.
Here we go.
Sorry.
The other end, right at the very end. We know he had a steady match already. He had some fish in there. He's had 2 or 3 fish really late on. One
Dave, talk us through your match.
You know, just fished 4 or 5 fish.
Mr. Chatty as ever.
No Facebook Live, mate. Talk us through your match.
Don't swear.
I don't swear anyway. I fished Paul short, fished a bomb.
We fished a great match, mate. We've tried to commentate all the way through. Don't worry about it, we'll still get you next week. It's not been an easy match, I think we know that. You can see you've worked about it, you proper work your peg. And there's no denying the fact.
It's that nervous time now, you know, it's so close. You're right, honestly, your heart's in your mouth.
You're weighing in, you've got 1 3/4 up way up bank, and then there's nearly at the end before somebody's going to weigh in. You're going to have a long way. A long nervous way. I've never seen him look as nervous.
I haven't.
Well, we're on his second
way.
Second way, I'm going to try and sneak in and listen to what
Every time I got a line, I had an eruption at pub. You bad men. Really, what week first weight?
It's over 17 kilos.
6 kilos something.
6,950, nearly 7 kilos for first weight.
17 kilos, 300.
17,300, so we're talking 17, 23 kilos up to now.
Can we go and watch
Let Robin throw his wallet in this one.
Well, the third net's coming out today. Here we go. A lot of sport on the bank today.
He will be the most popular winner on this bank today. There's no two ways about that.
Let me tell you, Doncaster Town Centre will erupt tonight if he wins.
He says he's going to buy a pint for everybody here.
I read about Untitled.
Here we are.
Not last fight, I do know. Oh, get him in,
Maybe he lost a couple of fish.
We're trying to escape, we're trying our best, so obviously keep it safe. There we go, it's in.
Some muck on them.
And his third way in. Is it going to come in out?
Is his third way?
So they weighed it in 3 separate.
Around about
17 again.
Thereabout.
Really, have a look.
It's 16,850.
16,850.
Which gives us a grand total.
I've got a fishing top on now.
£90. 41.1 kilos.
41 kilos, 100 for Dave Burley. Which is
Well done, Dave, lad! £90.
Nearly £90, 41 kilos is roughly nearly £90.
Which is what he estimated himself at, so...
And about 9.
He's got it right, he's got it right.
Well done, Dave.
41 kilos, 100.
Just keep me going, yeah.
Here we go then. If you wanted to go managed to come into the Maybe I'm with Simon Stasser. He says he's been standing before for several events, absolutely no idea how many.
Here we are, Steve Foster to weigh in. I don't think he's got enough, but
do you reckon? What are you saying?
That last fish might take it.
You reckon? You doing airs with him? You doing airs with him? Oh, not for a few weeks, I don't think. Oh, I might get it on. Might get it on and see if I can get it on quick as I can.
Simon, can we grab it a second? West will get you next. West will get you next. Here we are, Facebook Live, don't sweat, don't say FB, don't like that. Simon.
12 kilos 600.
12 kilos 600 first one.
3 next,
I think you won't be able to get
Oh, 12 600.
Okay. So 30 kilos.
They're not 30 kilo ones on me.
66 pounds.
This is really, really close now. You always show your lightest on there. Your last
27 kilos and 75. 27.
What's he got in other?
No, he ain't got Elton. No.
What? No.
No to all. Kilos, 675.
Is that it?
Right.
Is there anything in last night?
No. Where is it?
Is he out in last night?
Got it, final weight, final weight. It's empty, you ain't got no in it.
It's empty.
That's the same. I think there's a stock.
Hey?
It might be a stock.
There's a £10 carp in there.
Yeah, he has.
It's a little skimmer.
19 pounds. That'd have been 5 pounds, that'd have been
I forgot about that one.
250 grams.
100 kilos. She got lost.
What's he ended up with?
Lost just about 40 kilo, hasn't he?
What's that in ordinary money? 88 pounds. Said 89.
Just missed out.
Mongo. What's your scale?
Smile.
Hello.
Come on, Bob. Come on, lads. Move away, please. Come on, Bob. Thank you.
Where are you? Town? They're just weighing Ben Hagg. They're weighing Ben Hagg now.
Just everybody, just have a burn. Just move back a little bit, lads, so we can see. Right.
Hey?
Here we are. Ben Hagg. This is the only angler that can beat this man.
Zero, Burley.
Here's Dave Burley. Let's have a look. He's certainly not checking at this stage.
I will, I'll text you as soon as I know. See you, mate.
Matt Rice, he's bank runner. Right.
Bob, you know I'll kiss you if Burley's won.
There's a deathly quietness in the crowd. Here we go.
Next one.
Ben, I'm going to grab you at that stage. Just put your nets down there.
£60.
I said it right.
Fine.
14 kilo. 14 kilo. I think it's 27 kilos.
Go ahead. Well, here we are with Benny weighing in.
14 kilos, 200.
It's very near.
14 kilos, Ben. Go get your nets. You're live on Facebook. You're the only angler that can potentially beat Dave. Do you think you've done it? Or
no, I think deep down I'm 8 kilos short.
He thinks he's 8 kilos short.
Yeah.
One more net. Who knows? This final could be Dave Burley.
I feel like that's in the wrong place.
It's coming home! It's coming home! It's coming home!
Well, Doncaster might go a bit well tonight.
Just a little day.
It's off. One more way to do it. One more way to do it. Deep down.
Get in, Dave!
We can be a fisherman, mate.
Oh, come on!
21 kilos, 420.
Oh, yeah!
He's done it. He's done it. Dave Burley has won the Maver match this 2018 and picked up a cheque for £60,000. Unbelievable.
Come on, boy. Get in!
Catch a shot with these, mate.
I've got your trouble. Hey, I'm not moaning at you now for Big Willie. Hey, I'll put you down. Alright, put him on, man. Put him on, man.
Well, mate.
Cheers, mate. So you'll stand next to your daddy, Evie. Evie, stand next to your daddy.
Well done, Evie.
You'll do the peg for him. Go on, Evie, get in the picture. Smile. Go on, lad.
Got it.
Dave.
Well done, son. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done, son.
Honestly, fucking well done.
Come on here, what? You're on the car, buddy.
We're on it.
This is big. Go on, son. Yes, Davey! Well done, son. Well done, mate. Well done.
Who's coming in?
Let's get in. Come on, Bagger, get in. Oh, wait, what? It's coming up. It's coming up. It's coming. Maver's coming up.
Sorry to break it up, can we just borrow it for a quick second?
It'll be a quick second.
Right, we're live on Facebook with the 2018 Maver match this
Dave Burley, well done,
Dave
son.
Burley, weighing 41 kilos. Really, really good friend of mine. He's a Doncaster born and bred man. It's his home venue and we're absolutely made up for him. Well done, mate.
Thank you.
Any words for everybody?
Where's he? Get that book in.
Get some beer in.
Doncaster's going to go wild tonight, everybody. Well done,
Dave, well done, mate.
Cheers.
Well done, pal.
Cheers,
Worthy chap, well done. Right.
Wow. Now listen, Mr. Burley, you're a man of two words. Give us a couple to explain how you're feeling. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
We will see you.
Well, we were told earlier on that we know that you fished here since you were a young lad. And in fact, your granddad came down and fished on that very peg with you the first time you came down.
I mean, what does this mean to you?
Everything. Unbelievable.
Is your granddad still around?
No, he passed away last year.
What a drawer you are!
And I mean, he's one of the things about fishing we've seen today. This whole event, the whole kind of carnival here at Hayfield. Families fishing, granddads taking their granddaughters fishing. In fact, your granddad brought you here and taught you to fish. Doesn't that just sum up what fishing can do? That you've carried on that legacy, and here you are on your local venue with your name on that trophy. David, brilliant.
Cheers, thank you.
Well done, David!
Right, good evening everybody, and first of all, on behalf of everybody at Maver, at Hayfield, thank you very much for turning up and supporting the event. Whether you're a competitor or whether you've come to support your local star or you've come to learn something, thank you very much for turning up and turning out and making it a great event. I've been over on the... Yes, I think you're right there, mate. Before we get to the main presentation, just a few thanks. I think it's really important. Lots of people have worked hard, and I thanked them at the presentation last night, but of course they've also got to do it through the day. First of all, Nolly and Robin. Where are you? Where's Nolly and Robin? They're over here. Never seen the place looking better. Well done. There's Nolly hiding. Where is she? Because she's going in. She's going in, whether she likes it or not, she's there.
She's trimming a bush.
Thank you very much. It's been absolutely fantastic. But these matches just don't happen. And there's some people on the stage near, Bob Dyer, Andy, Mrs. Kinder, and all the staff that's been going round. All the staff over, the Maver staff that's been doing the coaching and the 20-minute matches. It takes a lot of work. We've had lots of helpers on the bank running around, doing all the work, doing the weighing, doing the spectating, reporting back what's been caught, the stewards, the people that's helped with the weighing. There's lots of people who do lots of things and never get any thanks. Thank you very much on behalf of Maver to every one of those people. We really mean that. Now, Sarah Phoenix is our MD. She's going to be doing the presentation, which is quite right. But I just want to tell you something about Sarah. There's nobody in fishing that wants to create and promote angling and junior angling more than this lady. And honestly, if you've been over there today where we've been doing, and we came on Fishermania and we coached, I don't know how many kids and how many people came and were really into coaching. Now I know for a fact, I've worked with this lady a long time, and she wants to promote junior fishing in a massive way. So, and it's about time somebody did, let's be honest. So Sarah, that's next few years you'll see a lot about us coaching juniors, having junior competitions, blah blah blah, and everything like that. But Maver matched this 2018. It's the eighth final. We've got 7 champions. We still haven't got a double champion. But this is the 8th final. It's growing from strength to strength. It's it will be a sellout next time they go on stage in a few weeks when the tickets go on sale for 2019. It's probably the biggest payout, the biggest match on the match angling calendar now. It's something we all want to achieve, because like I always say, the money's great. You'll spend the money, but it's titles. Whoever wins, wins. The Maver match this title for the rest of their life. They've always been a champion. And I think that's the most important thing. And Maver have created this and created that over a number of years now, and trust me, it will get stronger and stronger. And that's down to people like on this stage, these people who work behind the scenes tirelessly, the people that have been on the stand, all the Maver lads and everything like that, who've worked really hard. Thank you very, very much for promoting our sport, and it will get even bigger. Just a quickie. I'd also like to thank the Angling Times. I'd like to thank that gentleman from BT Sports, Andy Ford. He ain't got his sidekick with him, he's an alcoholic and he's in rehab somewhere, so. But the most important thing, we've got the main man, so that's all that matters. Thank you very much to the press and for coming along and supporting this event. But this is what it's all about. 12 months hard graft comes down to this moment. 12 months of people working tirelessly behind the scenes for one person to come on the stage and be crowned a champion. And there's a great story which when I get to the champion I'm going to tell you, and I hope it makes him cry, because I really do. But on the other stage, on Adams Lake today, we've had some 20-minute matches where people could come along, fish for 20 minutes, and whoever had the biggest weight wins a £500 voucher of Maver tackle. And the weight was, in 20 minutes, £27 10 ounce. Cayman Keeley, where are you? Come on, Cayman! There you go. Nine-year-old, he smashed all adults up. How about that? Hey, well done, Cayman. And can I say as well, it looks great in green. Well done, mate. Congratulations. Well done, mate. In third place with 35 kilos, 625, winning £2,000, Ben Hagg. And we could either cheer him from here, from the opposite side, but the last to weigh in, and it is, I've been second myself, I know how it is, but he still wins £4,000 with a weight of 39 kilo, 925, Simon Foster!
He's done it. Get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a champion. Not just a champion, but a local champion. And to everybody from Doncaster, this is very, very special, I can assure you. But even to this gentleman, it's even more special. Because you might not know this, but this peg he drew, when he came here for the first time, he came with his granddad and fished the peg he's drawn today. Now that to me even got me. Right, and I'm as hard as nuts, but even that touched me. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2018 Maver Match this champion with a weight of 41 kilos, 100. He wins £60,000. Ladies and gentlemen, David Burley!